Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem!
Blast! Where on earth is that snake Darren gone? I doubt he's left Lycia yet, but... Hector, it's been 5 days. The death of Marquis Santaruz, our attack on Laos Castle. Word of these things must have reached Lord Uther by now. And yet he shows no sign of action. Why? I'm sure he has his reasons. My brother has concerns. Tying his hands right now. What do you mean? It's burn. We've received disturbing reports over the past few months. King Desmond is behaving oddly. If he sees even the slightest crack in Lycia's defenses, we believe he'll invade with all of Byrne's might behind him. My brother has only recently become Marquis, as well as head of the Lycian League. You can't allow another country to see any weakness or discord. He has to present the face of stability and strength, is that it? Yeah, that's what I said, dumbass. Nice summary. It seems every country has a spy working in Ostia right now. They all want to assess the new Marquis' temperament and skill. If they sense anything wrong, word will spread like wildfire. Hector, the Marquis' brother, would not being at his side be seen as something wrong? The Marquis' brother is a well-known lout. If I were at court, they'd know something was wrong. Sense my ass, Hector, don't lie. You're not too proud of that reputation, are you? Not in the least.
Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector!
What is it, Marcus? Have you heard something?
Yes, my lord. A messenger from the east. Castle Kalin has fallen to a surprise attack from Marquis Laos.
Castle Kalin?
What is that?
They've struck again. Lord Howson, is he unharmed?
We've no word on Lord Howson or his granddaughter, the Lady Lindis.
I never expected them to attack Kalin. Lord Howson, Lindis.
Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector, what shall we do?
They might still be alive, right? There's only one thing we can do. Be big damn heroes. We ride to their aid. There may still be time.
Okay, I just want you to know.
This is about to get 10,000 times more complicated.
And the dog farted in my face. like straight in my face. Like her little butthole went poot.
Oh boy. My lady, I've returned and I brought news. Laos soldiers are scattered from the castle to the edge of this forest. There must be at least 50 soldiers.
Are you sure about this, milady? We barely escaped. Going back to the castle would mean almost certain death. My grandfather is in the castle. I left the castle on his orders, but I can't leave him in there alone.
The numbers we face. Rescuing Lord Howson will be no easy task. Shut up, Will. I don't know how to do your voice. Ever.
I wonder if we can expect any reinforcements.
I overheard some of the Laos soldiers talking. They claim that Lord Eliwood invaded Laos and drove them out.
Eliwood? Why would he attack Laos?
It gets even more interesting. Not only did Marquis Laos abandon his castle, but he also left his son, Eric, behind when he fled here to Kalin.
That's despicable. He abandoned his own son? But at least we know Eliwood is in Laos. We might be able to ask him for help. Assuming there were a way to contact him.
If we were to avoid being caught, the best path would be through the forest. Shall I go? Yes. Please, Will. Go quickly. May God be with you.
I suspect you're right. Horses cannot move well in the woods. It'll take you a while, but you can travel lightly. Lady Lindis! I'll go! I can fly above the forest. I can be in Laos faster than anyone else. Florina? You can't do this on your own. It's not possible. Thanks to my time here, I'm no longer as timid around men as I used to be. And I've met Lord Eliwood before. I'm sure I can do this on my own. It will be terribly dangerous. You understand, don't you? Yes, but I promised myself I would become braver for you. Not the weak little Florina I used to be. I'll be fine, trust me. You've convinced me. The job's yours, Florina. But you must promise me that you won't try anything impossible. Yes, my lady. I only ride around on a flying horse.
I like to imagine that as she starts to fly away, Lindis just grabs her by the scruff of the neck and yanks her off the horse. And she's like, that was a test, Florina. You failed. I said that this wasn't possible at the start of this conversation. Go back to the bench. And then she sticks her on the bench.
No! Did you hear our meek Florina? She sounds most forceful. Beautiful.
She's become a full-fledged Pegasus Knight.
Haha, fledged. I mean, yes, she has.
Oh, for you, Lady Lindis. That's quite gallant.
When we lived on the plains, I was always her protector. I know I shouldn't feel sad, and yet...
Commander Barker, there's something in the southern skies.
Is that a Pegasus Knight? Where do you suppose she's going? It doesn't matter. We've been told not to let anyone out of Kalen. Archers, advance! Bring her down!
I need to get just a Scotch German there at the end. Okay.
I don't know. It was like a really forceful command, and there's something about that.
Moving on.
To reach Laos, I must go over the forest, fly north. Then I have to... Wait, who are those people? They fly no banner, and yet... Ah, that man in the lead, it's Lord Eliwood! He's come to Kalen's aid! That's wonderful! I'll have to tell him where Lady Lindis is waiting.
I've spotted the enemy. Why are their archers advancing? They're aiming at something up high. Ah, she's pretty cute.
Lord Eliwood, look! Up there, a Pegasus Knight. I'm gonna crash into you! Can it really be?
Could it really be? Florina, is that you?
Yes, and half a ton of horse! With wings! I'm Lady Lindis's...
Florina, fly lower!
Whoa! Oh, ah!
Florina! Oh, boy. Can you hear me, Florina?
Lord Eliwood,
Those archers almost hit you. You avoided the arrows, but you lost your balance.
I'm sorry, I'm such trouble.
I'm just glad you're not hurt. Tell me, Florina, weren't you with Lindis?
Yeah. Lord Eliwood, Lady Lindis is beyond that forest. She's waiting for a chance to assault the castle.
She's what? Ah, still, it's good to hear she's safe.
She's fine, however, Lord Howson's been captured. He's still in the castle.
I see. Let's go then.
Someone get up there and scour the area. I want to know if we brought down that Pegasus Knight. If she's still breathing, make her stop.
My lord, to the west. We're under attack. It's the Forayan noble, Eliwood.
And some guy, blue guy? I don't know, whatever.
He's here, eh? Now's our chance to show Marquis Laos our loyalty. Our opponents are a motley band of fools. They are no match for us. Yay! the preparation screen. It's time to make the stuff work better. We get to decide who comes with us, and it's a nice thing to do. Everybody stay home. You stay home. You stay home. You also stay. Everybody stays home. So what I was saying while I was kind of thinking about this on the preparation screen.
Yeah.
It's funny how limiting.
Start now. Have her go as far as she can without outpacing Hector. And then resume your story. Sorry.
Okay.
You were saying that on the preparation screen.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about how I have access to a ton of people, but the best way to prepare for later maps in this game is to hamstring yourself early on by like taking very few people with you.
Yeah, it's certainly. There is a limit to the effectiveness of the strategy we're using.
Mm-hmm.
A limiter, I should say. There's something that is built into the game to limit the power of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that probably your more powerful units, because they're so much higher level of they are of such a high level compared to the people they're fighting, even if they slay them, they don't get full experience.
Yeah, it's not as serious, but there's a limited amount of experience available, too. So you have to kind of balance those two things.
Right, that's why you always want to try to let the people that have the lowest level of the ones you were training get like the killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
But that still, it does, I think that generally you'll still wind up in a better spot. You should take orders. Here, let's start a quick list.
Yeah, we need...
Alright, actually taking a list. Alright,
that clipboard. I'll take one vulnerary for the redhead. I'll take another vulnerary for the green hair. We might want to get him a shittier lance. I don't know how you feel about that.
Iron Lance will let him double. I mean, I recommend an Iron Lance.
Okay, yeah. So I need an Iron Lance, and then another Iron Lance, and a shittier sword. So...
I don't know, check the weight of the weapon. Compared to his constitution. His constitution is 9, he might be fine. Check the weight of the sword. With the right, yeah. No, I think the steel sword is fine.
Okay, so he can keep the sword. So we just need... you list keeper?
Yep.
Okay. Now, is Will just gonna go down and get all this shit?
Yeah, that's all he's really good for. And he has new bows.
And does she needs an iron sword,
yes,
doesn't she?
She does.
Okay, and he has bows for Becca. He only has 2 spots in his inventory. Should he go ahead and trade his vulnerary away?
Lindis should probably trade...
Let me see how far everybody can go.
But between Will and Lindis, they should be carrying all of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone, I think. Yeah, go ahead and have Lindis walk up to Will right now and take all of his stuff away, and then he can go shopping.
Okay. Time to go shopping!
And I recommend that...
Like all of his stuff, right?
Yeah. Except not leave him with one of the vulneraries just in case he starts getting a suck all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
We need to plug it.
Okay.
I'd recommend getting a slim lance for Florina.
Are there slim lances here?
Yes.
That's 2 shopping trips then, though.
No, I don't think so. Well, it's gonna have to be anyway, because I'm pretty sure that swords are in one and lances are in the other.
Okay.
And other stuff, but
Well, Lyn has 2 vulneraries. Yeah.
yeah, lances and bows are in this one, and I believe that swords and axes are in the other. So that's 2 vulneraries, 2 iron lances, an iron sword, and a slim lance. That's going to be $14.95. Please pull up to the second window.
2 iron lances.
1 slim lance.
Okay, and that's everything.
Yeah. No.
Okay. And then, should I go ahead and let these boys fight these? Yeah. They'll be fine.
Yeah, just move the one that's furthest back first,
Yeah. Yes.
because he has to go through forest. This is a great example. See, I've been dying for an example of it. Forest can hinder movement for cavaliers, I promise. It's the truth. In a major way. Check to make sure that... No, he's got the steel lance equipped. Of course he does, because it's the more heroic of the weapons.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
also
he's
the
a big
most...
dummy.
It's also the longest of the weapons. I mean... Yeah. That just happened. Sane. We're like insane, am I right? Ha.